This is from Fox News. Who wants to read the headline? I can't.
I'm sorry, man.
Biden bites babies visiting for White House Halloween trick-or-treat celebration.
I'm sorry. Am I getting too political? I just don't know if Joe Biden's going to try to eat my child.
Biden bit a couple babies. How many was it? Did he bite 2 of them?
Dude, any amount is too many. There's no number that would ever make this story less bad. There's not like, well, it was one baby. Let's call it. It wasn't babies. All right, he bit one baby.
No, it was more than one. It's plural.
No, but it almost doesn't matter. It's like, all right, any amount of baby biting is too much for the sitting president of the United States. Like for anybody, this is somebody, if you had to give people background checks to get a butter knife, I would deny him. This is somebody who should not be able to use like children's scissors that you're issued in kindergarten.
It's along the line of cute aggression. It's the urge to squeeze or bite things perceived as cute without the desire to cause any harm. It is a common type of dimorphous display.
No, it isn't.
Where a person experiences positive and negative expressions simultaneously in a disorganized manner. Individuals experiencing cute aggression may find themselves clenching their jaws or fists with the urge to squish, pinch, or bite an adorable baby, animal, or object.
Well, it's like people will go like, oh, you're so cute, and like pinch a baby's cheek. You don't bite a baby. You don't bite a baby, Joe.
Apparently, Joe Biden does.
There's like no outrage over this?
It's just weird. It's just a very weird thing to do.
He's getting real close to
be fair.
adrenochrome conspiracy.
No.
Baby biting.
He's so desperate. He's aging. He's like, I just need it.
Snopes is going to come out and be like, an infant, which was deceptively dressed as a chicken to look delicious, was bit by Joe Biden in a gotcha, in a sting operation. So come on, man. I thought you had a little chicken there, man. I thought you brought me my lunch. I thought you brought me chicken. I'd take a nibble, man.
Dude, he bit 2 babies.
He bit 2 babies.
Look at this.
Why are you?
What's he doing?
He had. Well, the thing is, he has.
Look at this. Biden was photographed playfully biting at least 2 babies dressed in Halloween costumes.
He has zero impulse control.
Imagine like the Kamala aides, like the George Bush meme, where it's like, "Sir, he bit a second baby."
But dude, is
He bit a second baby.
Oh my gosh!
He bit another baby.
But there's also a level where you go, it becomes so obvious that this is elder abuse. Like when someone starts biting babies, you turn the camera off. We don't need to. Like this guy. And believe me, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But he is so out of his mind at this point. It's like, this is cruel. Don't show him to people.
I'm worried he's at the point where he's going to mix up the shaking hands and kissing babies. And then
apparently he's going to,
He's going to start shaking babies
and kissing hands. It's just, look, he's old.
Baby.
He's clearly totally out of his mind. He's on the biting babies stage of dementia, and they're letting him be in front of cameras. I'm saying that's mean.
Dude,
that's really mean to do to him.
When people started sharing this image of him biting the baby, I thought it was AI. I
thought it was AI at first too.
I was like, ha ha ha, very funny. And then I saw a bunch of people posting that was more than one baby, and I'm like, what do they mean more than one? I thought it was like an AI thing. I was like, it was like a gag of him like biting a baby.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's a lack of impulse control at the end of the day. I mean, it's one thing to have this kind of urge, which is kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, apparently it's somewhat normal. But the president should be able to say, I probably shouldn't bite a baby.
I don't think it's
I'm going to take it a step further. A president should be able to say under oath, I have never bitten a baby. Ideally. Right, but listen,
biting?
Maybe I'm a utopian here.
He's got the baby's foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, look. This one,
he's always putting his own foot in his mouth.
This one is the baby dressed like a chicken, and he's biting its leg. This one, he's got the baby's foot in his mouth.
Like, do you think he went, oh, it's a chicken leg, man? Try to make a little joke out of it.
Do people like you're saying that's normal, Phil?
Well, I put it up there. If you
don't put that on Phil, he didn't say that was normal.
Yes,
I googled cute aggression. And it's something that I've heard of before, and there's a Wikipedia article on it.
Cute aggression?
Yep. I can put the link in the
Look at this. ChatGPT, yes, sometimes people sometimes bite babies playfully or affectionately, but usually gentle and harmless. Yo,
they didn't start saying that till Biden did it. They
right.
didn't start saying it till Biden did it.
Yeah, I get that. It definitely sounds strange. It's usually just a soft nibble.
Come on, man.
Is it weird if the president puts the baby's foot in his mouth.
It's definitely weird. And again, it's...
Yeah, that would be pretty weird, even in playful interaction. That's definitely unusual behavior, especially for a president in the public eye.
He should have impulse control. He should not be doing that because it is weird.
Dude, isn't it weird, though, that we also talk about the sitting president of the United States as if he's some has-been celebrity? He just came up. He did something, like you're reading about it in TMZ.
Bro,
this is the sitting president. He just faded into obscurity while being the president.
I'm making my plans over here. I hope y'all are, because, you can buy your gold, you can buy your emergency food, but I think there's a single-digit percentage chance that you may be hunting sometime soon.
People get out and vote so you don't have to. If you can't get out to vote, you're not going to hunt.
You know what's crazy is quite literally, it's like if you vote for Donald Trump, you're voting for chicken wings, beer, and football games.
Yeah.
And if you're voting for Kamala Harris, it's like rationing, conscription, and probably the collapse of the U.S. economy.
Yeah.
And for biting babies, apparently.
President bit a baby. Please get out and vote.
Yeah. Please, we got to get rid of this.
The president bit a baby, please.
He bit a child. That was not normal.
2 of them.
2 children.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you make a really good point about how the president is not actually the president right now. Mm-hmm. He's clearly just lost his effing mind.
Yeah.
And nobody is talking about it.
No,
exactly. It's been a year and a half or longer where Joe Biden's just been completely fried and his brain is cooked.
The thing is, at some point, they're going to admit it. So at some point, a few months from now, it's definitely not going to happen until well after the inauguration of the next president. But they'll start publishing stories about things that are happening right now that will make you terrified. Like, you would be terrified if you're hearing them now. Like, he almost pushed the button. Or like some insane...
Megyn Kelly said that she doesn't think the October surprise has come yet.
Really?
And we were talking before about how the October surprise would be Joe Biden stepping down and Kamala Harris assuming the presidency right before the election. I don't know if that matters, though, because early voting is so pronounced right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would be a bad idea to wait this late for the October surprise, too.
People who are going to vote on Election Day, I think, are nuts. You got to go vote early.
Guys, vote early, boys. If you're one of the fellas watching this, you don't want to get drafted to fight in World War III, go out and vote, dude.
Definitely don't want to fight.
Go out and vote.
Because when I went, there were 30 people in line, and it took about 20-something minutes. Mm-hmm. And then we got B-dubs. And
if you can't even get out and vote right now, you are definitely going to die if you get sent to World War III. You're not one of the guys who survives.
Bro, they're not draftable. Did you see this? Like, was it like 70% or something? Ridiculous number can't be drafted.
Yeah.
So they're gonna it's funny because I make the joke. I'm like, I'm 38. I'm gonna be 39 in 5 months or whatever, 4 months. What do I care? I ain't getting drafted. It's actually like, no, actually, by the time they make it through all the young people who are flat-footed and morbidly obese, they're coming for the athletic late 30s people. Mm-hmm. 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 But it's okay because Seamus is a canary in a coal mine. He'll go before me.
No, they would never. I'm not physically fit. Are you kidding me?
I thought you were kidding.
It's not about that.
They're like, this is cannon fodder. This man is cannon fodder.
That's not why. They're going to be like, and what's your occupation? Cartoonist?
We won't need any of those. No, they'll have me make like modern war propaganda.
No, they're
like Disney.
Frontline infantry now. We need you.
That's right. This is a tough guy. He'll win the war for us.
You're going to be like, what was that dude in Full Metal Alchemist? Joker? Was that what they called him? What was the comedian guy who was funny?
I never watched Full Metal Alchemist.
No, nobody here watched it.
I don't watch those animes.
They would be like, gee, Seamus, you're real funny. We can use plucky comic relief when we're...
That's right. That is what's going to happen. Yes.
No, but in all seriousness, going back to the thing about, Joe Biden's brain being melted, can we talk about how serious that is?
It's very serious. That's what I'm saying. You're going to start to see stories published in the media long after it's possible for anyone to do anything about it, which will...
Oh, yeah, there's a video of it.
Just genuinely horrifying.
There's a video.
Oh, yeah. With the...
Oh, now what's he doing?
All right, dude.
Yeah, have we considered
the rubber gloves on the feet? That's adorable. That's crazy. I didn't even catch that. That's hilarious.
Away from kids.
They got yellow rubber gloves.
They're eating the babies.
They're eating the babies.
Dude, that's adorable.
But it's crazy that Joe Biden's not even a factor in the election right now. He's not campaigning for Harris. He's the sitting president. He's biting babies. What is he even doing? And who's the president?
Well, I'm not sure who the president is. I imagine that it's probably just a panel of people, depending on what's going on. Whether it be if it's something that the Defense Department has to worry about, it's the Secretary of the Joint Chiefs or the the SecDef. If it's something that State Department has to worry about, it's Anthony Blinken. It's not Joe Biden, clearly. And I'm sure that there are plenty of policies or directives that go out with his name signed that he has no idea they're going out.
They must have stopped giving him those drugs.
Yeah, they're not wasting those on him. They're giving him to Kamala now.
Kamala's pumped up.
Yeah, but Joe must have been getting something for clarity, not necessarily uppers. I think they're definitely giving him IV treatment, but I don't know about uppers. You know, he's got the plates in his brain. I feel like they have to give him some kind of like.
He's probably getting it from Hunter.
No, he's the president, man. He's probably got a lab under the White House where they're like concocting
best scientists.
Yeah, just all sorts of crazy nonsense. But if they really had something that could make Biden work, certainly it could make Kamala work, and she ain't working.
Well, I mean,
Could you imagine Kamala if she was like on like meth or coke?
Yeah, I don't
Like
know that.
multiply
I think
her.
I've seen it. I feel I've seen that.
Have you ever talked to somebody who just did cocaine?
Yes.
I mean, not that
Phil gets it.
To be fair,
Phil
not
gets
that
it.
I know of. Like, it's very possible that I have and
no
just
clue.
didn't know.
Well, they talk like this, like, oh my God, like, let's tell you a story. Like, I was with my friends, we were at the bar. Oh my God, it was crazy. This guy came up to me and I was like, I'm going to get you a drink. And I was like, dude, I don't even want to drink right now. But this guy bought me a drink. And I'm sitting there and yeah, so you've met people who have.
If they're not talking, there's a lot of teeth grinding.
Yeah. Could you imagine Kamala Harris
Sweating.
Kamala does
talking
the
in
downers.
circles,
She
but 10
sounds
times
drunk.
faster? She does sound drunk. That's
Yeah,
why
she
SNL
does
calls her
downers.
drunk.
I don't imagine, I don't think that you can make Kamala Harris better just by giving her uppers, because I think that the content isn't in her head. Like Joe Biden,
That's right.
at some point was a
Sharp.
a reasonably sharp statesman, right? Like he's been in D.C. for a long time. He understands how it works. He won a lot of elections. He's held multiple jobs in D.C.
Yeah, go back to some of his debates at the floor of the U.S.
yeah.
Senate. There
You
was
know,
some of the
he had at least had the ability to do his job. Kamala Harris, there's no reason to believe that she's qualified to do anything at all.
No.
I
Dude,
wanna-
have you seen, I just want to mention, for anyone who either wasn't around then or didn't follow politics, if you watch the Biden versus Sarah Palin debate, or even the Biden versus Paul Ryan debate, he looks like a completely different guy. He
Yeah.
talks like a completely different guy. I mean, he has aged horribly.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.